Buongiorno, benvenuto a Siena. Yes, I'm here in Siena, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the town a little bit later. There's so much history here. But first, we'll talk about before I got here. So Kelly and I went to the airport together, and we found my school group, and then we went our separate ways. She checked in to her flight, and I waited around in the airport. And I didn't actually leave the airport till 2 at the same time that Kelly left on her plane, even though we got there at 10. Well, actually 10:30. But the good thing was I got to sit around, meet a few people. One actually ended up being my roommate for the first few days. I'm supposed to have a single room, but eventually, in the next couple of days, they will switch her out. But because there are still students here at the university where I'm staying, they had a shortage on rooms. I'll give you a room tour maybe tomorrow or the next day, but it's actually kind of late here. But I did promise a video today, so here it comes, just late. Not that most of you will see it until the weekend's over. So yeah, I got to the airport and met up with the school group. There's about 160 of us, all doing different courses. There's a history course, an art history course, which is what I'm taking. There's a literature course, a culture, there's an Italian language, a bunch of different stuff. But 160 of us all together, and I think the class sizes end up being about 20, 25 students in each class, so great class sizes. On the way to Siena, we took a bus from Rome. It was about 3.5 hours, 3 hours, something about that. But we also stopped for food. And a little rest stop in between. On the way there, I actually noticed that there are a lot of sunflowers. I don't know why this is, but it just, the fields and fields of sunflowers. When we arrived at the city, Siena is actually a city with walls around it. I have this handy dandy map here. Basically, this is what Siena is. You can see it's kind of like a weird Y shape type of thing going on, and my residence is here, and there's another residence over here. Not that that's really important to you. You don't know what any of this means. But yes, the city is walled all around, but a gorgeous, beautiful view outside. We're on a mountain, so the city stacks up onto the mountain. Really cool. Our first night here, we actually got to go to a contrada fundraiser. Contradas are like neighborhoods. The city actually splits up into neighborhoods. All of the neighborhoods have their like animal associated with them. So we actually went to the Nicchio, which is the snail neighborhood. Oh no, the seashell, not the snail. Seashell. Okay, so it's not really an animal, but whatever. Nicchio, and we went there and we had dinner. They have fundraisers to fundraise for an event that's coming up in the next 2 weeks called Palio. You guys are going to get lots of history through these next few videos. Palio, which is an annual, actually happens twice every year. The one just happened in July, and there's another one that's coming out, like I said, in 2 weeks, or was it June? Not that important. You'll figure it out. Anyways, there's one in 2 weeks, and what happens is 10 of the neighborhoods, 10 of the contrada, have horses that race in this town center. There's a thing called, oh gosh, there's like a center area of the town where they actually fill it with sand and dirt, and the horses race around it 3 times, maybe 4. Anyways, it works out to be about 1.5 minutes of horse racing around. Super dangerous, super crazy. It doesn't even matter if the jockey stays on the horse. Jockey falls off. It's actually a horse that wins. The horse gets like the most prestigious place afterwards, and that town wins a big banner. It's all for this banner, but there's like underground betting that goes on, and people, when they know that they're not going to win, like maybe they got a bad horse, the horse selection doesn't even make sense. It's kind of crazy. It's a random draw, but you choose your own jockey. So if like you're the neighborhood that you hate has the best horse and you have the worst, maybe you'll get a really good jockey and give it to another neighborhood so that they can win because you don't want your enemy to win. But it's been going on for hundreds of years, so they still continue to do it, and so I'm going to be here for that. I'm really excited about that. But yeah, so we went to this dinner. Amazing food, super cheap. They had this big dance that goes on afterwards, during as well. So we went and we did that. Wine for €5. It can't get better than that. So beautiful. I had myself some gnocchi and wine for dinner. And then we wandered back to our rooms again. I slept really well. The next day, got up early, went out, took a walk. Of course, I got myself some gelato. I saw there's a Duomo that's giant here, gorgeous. It's from like the 1300s. Yeah, so we went and checked that out, took a look, and then came back. We had a pizza lunch at the other residence. They have a beautiful courtyard. We have too, but there's kind of some construction going on around it, so I haven't really had a chance to sit out there. But they have a beautiful one with a view of all the mountain range that they have here in Siena. Gorgeous. Then we did a city tour, and with the history teacher here, and he showed us incredible amounts of things and told us so much about the city. I'm really excited just to be here at all, let alone for 5 weeks, where I'm picking up a little bit of Italian, not all, for knowing absolutely nothing before, to now I've got a few words down, well, kind of. We'll see how that goes. But I have learned quite a lot already. And tonight we went back to the Nikio Contrada party thing, fundraiser, whatever it is. They raise money so they can bet or bribe or whatever that they do for this paleo horse race thing. But it's amazing to be a part of this cultural experience that has been going on for literally hundreds of years. So we got on that, and I know that you guys are probably out dancing right now, and I really hope you're partying like crazy. For my family and people at the cottage anyways, I hope actually everyone is out enjoying this lovely long weekend. Beautiful weather I'm hoping you're having, and I may not be able to compare to the dancing that might be going on at the cottage, but I will leave you with the dance party that I was a part of at Nikio, and I hope you all have a lovely evening. I'll be back again hopefully tomorrow. We just got internet today, so sorry. But buongiorno, ciao.